Hello, YouTube, and welcome again to Baseline. I'm your host, Steve Wright, covering all things basketball from high school to college and the pros. Right now, I'm focusing on the class of 2021's top 25 basketball players. And today, I want to cover a guard out of Alabama. His name is J.D. Davidson. He's a 6'2", 6'3" lead guard. He's a scoring machine. He's averaged over 30 a game last year. He's a scoring machine, and he is an elite athlete in the mold of a Russell Westbrook as far as athleticism. He actually, I think, is more explosive than Russell. He's not as big as Russell, but he's about 6'2", 6'3". He can score the ball at all three levels. Right now, at this point in his career, he's better at two levels, in the mid-range and at the cup, because when he gets to that cup, he's going to finish. And he's going to finish over you, or he'll dunk on you. And no problem. But right now, he's really good at being a scorer at the two levels. He is capable of scoring at all three levels. I'd like to see him on his shot get his wrist cocked a little more. Get his wrist cocked a little more, snap that wrist, follow through, bend that elbow, snap that wrist, follow through, and get as much rotation on that ball as you can. The more rotation you have on your shot, the more it's going to go where you want it to go. And I'd like to see him do that. I'd like to see him increase his range a little more, and I think he could easily do that. He has got a lot of room that he can grow, which is scary because he's good right now. But get in the gym and work on separation moves, getting your shot off, step backs, pull backs, hesitation moves. Get in that gym and work by yourself and get up 1,000 shots or more a day. Jump shot after jump shot. Make sure you're shooting a more natural jump shot. And make sure when you're going up to shoot, you're right-handed. Make sure that ball stays on the right side of your body, that you're not swinging the ball from left to right to shoot. Got a lot of talent. He scores. That's what he does for his team. That's best, is he scores. He's a great passer, and he's a willing passer. But scoring is what he does best. He gets good elevation. He's got a lot of talent. And I think he came out of nowhere and blew up, and there's a reason. He's got a lot of talent. If you listen to all the publications and things, you would think that he's strongly leaning towards going to Auburn, and he's got Alabama on his list. And I think he may also be high on Memphis. And like I say, I'm not trying to pick a school for you. And if you're leaning toward Auburn, I think Bruce Pearl's a very good coach. He's a very good coach. I'm not a fan of him. And it goes back to something he did a long time ago as an assistant coach at Iowa. And then some things that he did after that really just, that touched a nerve. And, but I do think he's a good coach. When they got to the Final Four, I don't think that was a fluke. He's a good coach, one of the better coaches in the SEC. But he is also a salesman. He is a salesman. Let's say a used car salesman. And when you go to the lot and he's there and he gives you a great deal on the car, and you take that car and you're happy as you can be. And in 48 hours, your car's on the side of the road. It won't start, and you don't know what's wrong with it. You get a ride back to the used car dealership, and hey, he's not even there. And what he failed to tell you when he sold you that car is that your car had been submerged in water for 6 months. So, like I say, he's a salesman. You got Nate Oates at Alabama, who I think is also a good coach, and whose style I think would really suit you. as well as Memphis with Penny Hardaway, who I think would let you play your game. I'd also said something about Hunter Salas looking at Memphis. Well, both of you need the ball in your hand, so, you have to look at that also. But another option for you, and a serious option for you, and you need to get advice from people who you trust, some pros, is the G League. Because I think you're that good where the G League would not be a mistake either. Because you need to go somewhere where they're going to work on your game, work on your fundamentals, work on your game. And that's what you need to look at. What's going to be best for you? But anyway, good luck with your decision. And I hope that this was of some help to you. The next player I want to cover on the list is Michael Foster, who's a 6'10", stretch 4 or stretch 5. 6'10", he's got good weight on him. He's out of Arizona. When he, I think his freshman year, he committed to Arizona Mistake. Did I say that? Arizona State. He is strong. He's athletic. He can score at all 3 levels. At 6'10", he's got a step-back jump shot. He's got a good shooting stroke. His shooting stroke, it'll put you in the mind a little bit of the Joker with the Nuggets. But his shot is more natural than the Joker's. He's a strong ball handler. He can run the floor. He can post. In today's NBA game, pick and roll, pick and pop with him would be, you got to cover him. He's got to be covered. He's very strong. He's looking at a 15 or more year NBA career barring injury, and we don't see anybody get hurt. But he's looking at that. The sky's the limit for this kid. And I look at his school list, and I said, why am I looking at his school list? You don't need to go to college. And a lot of people probably think I'm crazy for saying that. You don't need to go to college. You need to go to the G League. Reach out to some pros. I look at the situation that Darius Baseline was in a couple of years ago when I think he got advice from LeBron and Rich Paul, and he decided to go to the G League. Then he got better advice from LeBron and Rich Paul, and he decided to take an internship for $1 million and just work on his game. And it put him ahead of the curve because he had originally signed with Syracuse, and instead of that, he decided to go to the G League. But if he'd gone to Syracuse, it would have put him behind, and he wouldn't be in the position he's in right now because Oklahoma City was playing him. And I mean, he was getting good minutes, and he was getting better, and he was getting better. He had his ups and downs like any rookie or second-year player has, but he's ahead of the curve as far as his career. Well, Michael Foster is, you're a grown man. You're a grown man. I'm not even sure if you should be playing for your high school team this year. Don't get hurt because you're G League. Just G League. G League. But I want to be helpful. I want to be a source of information. And remember, I don't want to see you get crippled, by a coach, because I've seen that happen. I've seen high school coaches cripple kids. I'm like, this is ridiculous. And I don't want to see that happen. You playing basketball because you love it. And I've seen joy taken out of kids' lives for the game because of coaching. And I just can't, I hate to see that. Also, don't forget, take a look at a HBCU. There's some good HBCU coaches out there. There's some good HBCU schools out there. Those coaches have not gotten the opportunity, to coach at these major universities, and they're good coaches. And that's another viable option for you, especially if you're the top 25 and you're a one and done kid, and you're gonna, Take a look at them. The pros know where you are, and they're going to come and find you, and they're going to come and get you. But my advice to you, Michael, would be take the money. If you don't have an agent yet, get one. And any kid, I don't have a problem with any kid getting an agent. Don't tell anybody you got one. Don't sign the paperwork. Do a handshake deal, because if you sign paperwork and say, I don't want him to be my agent, they're going to stab you in the back and show you paperwork. But I just want what is best for the kids. I just want to see you make a decision that you're comfortable with and that your families are comfortable with. Please hit like and subscribe and the little bell, and you'll get a ding whenever I put up a video. And remember, you can reach me at Baseline to Baseline on Facebook. I'll be happy to answer any question that you have and help you in any way I can. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.